Welcome back to the Untitled show. We don't got too much stuff this week. A little bit teaser from my time. No, Evershine. Yeah, Evershine.
One of these
One.
days you'll remember.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, is it Evershine, Pathia, like, Sand? What is Sandrock? Yeah, like they all play in my head. To me, it's like one giant. Yeah, it's just one giant blob, right? But maybe once I like,
There's so many games.
yeah, but because I haven't played a game. Like once I play it, I think it'll just be like ingrained. But it takes like you guys have both played Sandrock,
From
right?
outside.
Yeah, and you played Porsche, so I'm just not that in yet. So right now it's just one blob. But we got that. I just want to ask you guys about Nintendo's bricking systems type thing. I just want to see how you guys feel about ownership. I guess that's my general sentiment around it. And what we got? Cookie Run Kingdom. Yeah. Trailer. And some. I guess some stuff for Ikemen villains and Bungou Stray Dogs. Sweet. Okay. Before we get into that, we'll start with your weeks. What about your week, Val? How's your week been?
It's alright. We're finally getting some repairs and stuff done around the apartment, so I had to wake up super early today. And I couldn't really get back to sleep super well. Well, I was asleep for a couple of hours and woke up again. Went back to sleep, woke up. So.
Oh, okay, but they showed up on time in the window, whatever, right?
They showed up an hour early.
Man, you can never fucking win with it.
Yeah, which would normally be nice, but like I was expecting them at 9 a.m., so I woke up early so I can give myself like an hour to like mentally prepare.
Here we are.
Social interactions. And then yeah, it was like 10 minutes later, a knock at the door. I'm like, the fuck?
Fuck.
So
I don't know. If I woke up like 10 minutes later, I am still in bed. I'm like,
yeah, no, I was still lounging about in bed. Then I heard the knock on the door, and I just like threw my phone and stuff around. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to like lure the cats into my room, lock them up so that he could do his thing, and then
come to the door. You got the blanket over you. You're like, welcome to my abode. You're like, okay.
Pretty much. As soon as I opened the door, the guy was like, good morning. I'm like, good morning.
Yeah. All right, that's good. Is all your stuff fixed now?
So we had a plumber come by today because we had like a little leak at the base of our toilet, and then they just replaced the whole fucking toilet.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
So that's been dealt with. Yeah, I was expecting them to just like, I don't know, patch up or whatever, but no, they replaced the whole toilet. And then next week we're having an electrician come by because in our bathroom, the exhaust fan isn't working, or like the ceiling fan isn't working, and neither is the light. So we just have a lamp in there. So we have to get them to like fix both of those things.
Yeah, that exhaust fan's pretty important.
Yeah, there's
Yeah. I was thinking about the toilet though. That's funny because we had like some toilet issue. And she's like, it's just some small thing. We can fix it. I was like, nah, we're just getting a whole new toilet. She's like, no, I'm gonna fix this, and it was like a fucking month thing. And she's like, I'm gonna fix this one thing and whatever, because it was like a small like $10 thing. So we had to go to like this shop that didn't have this shop, like all this bullshit. I was like, I just fucking buy the whole new toilet and we'll just be done with it. No, but she fixed it. I was like, okay, good, cheap, just like $10 or whatever. But it was like a lot of effort. But I think it's probably the same with landlords. They're like, fuck this fixing, because if you fix it, this potential it's not fixed. It could just be another problem. So they're just like, fuck this. We'll just give you a whole new toilet, because they're relatively cheap. They're like $100, $150, something like that, I think. Well, okay. What about your week, Gabz? How's your week been?
Long.
Oh,
my client, her mum was late to pick her up every day this week, like an hour and a half late, every day this week.
Oh God! Like the first time, you'd be like, the patience is like, okay, we can handle this, but because
I ruined it because the first day I turned to my mum and I was like, I can't do this all week. She did it every day.
So you're still doing the long days minus, like, without this delayed pickup, right? Like you're already doing long days. You're still doing it, I think, right?
Yeah. So I leave the house at 5:30 in the morning, and then I'm meant to drop her off at around 4:30 p.m. But her mum this week was getting there about 5:45.
Huh.
And then I have to do like the hour and a half drive home.
So you go home, you shower, eat, and then what do you just pass out?
Pretty much, yeah.
Holy shit. All week.
All week, except for Thursday, 'cause I have Thursday off. And then we've been doing like Mother's Day shopping, and my nephew's birthday just happened, so we've been having to run around trying to figure out what to get a child for his birthday.
Oh, that's an easy. I always go into Google and be like, what does 4-year-old like? Here's a list of 10 things I like.
My brother told me he likes Minions at the moment, and everything Minion is sold out.
Ugh, really? Is there any reason?
I don't know, but like everything we look for, it's sold out.
Damn. Honestly, like, I find toy shopping the best on Amazon. I don't know what it is. I've been to so many toy shops. They've all gone bankrupt. They don't have stock. And you go to Walmart and it's like, it looks like animals have gone through their inventory. Like, I don't know. Just Amazon just seems to have toys for gifts. Like, if I were to buy, like, have that Amazon membership Prime or whatever for one thing, it would just be for toys for nieces and nephews, because they just seem to have inventory. I don't know.
Amazon's not great for Australia though, because it costs so much, especially shipping.
Okay, that's usually it's all for most of the places. It's all there, but in Australia, there's a different. Yeah. Is Amazon popular there?
I don't know many people that shop at Amazon, but then I don't know many people.
Okay, then
Dude.
hard to get a sample size on that.
Yeah.
Interesting, because Amazon's like it's a pretty big thing, at least where we are. Everything's just Amazon. Okay, damn, long week. I don't, is there like a potential end? I forgot. What was the potential like?
So eventually we're going to drop Fridays as well, so then we'll have a 4-day weekend, which will be really nice. And then at the end of the year, I'm planning to try and look for work somewhere else.
Okay.
And then Mum's going to go right back and just do stuff like counseling near home.
Okay. So how's your mom handling these long weeks?
She's not.
Okay. I was like, maybe she's
very much struggling.
I thought she was like some trained veteran. She can handle it. I was like, I don't know. I was like,
nah, she's not doing good.
Okay. Good luck. That's all I can say.
She thought she was like dying, like she was my nan was like, are you anemic maybe, because she kept getting dizzy, and I was like, no, that's exhaustion. I'm getting it too. Every time I stand up I have to give myself a second.
No, well, that's a lot of work, right? Plus you're driving.
Yeah,
to me, it's just a personal thing, because I'm always like commuting to and from work. I have realized I need to, me personally, everyone's different, I need to be eating something. I have to have Tic Tacs. I have to have candy. I have a bag of.
Really?
I have to have a bag of candy. Okay, I literally have fucking so much candy. Like, I bought these those Sour Patch Kid type things, right? So I left them in my car, and then it gets hot in the car, and now it's just one glob of candy. They've all melted together, and now they're no longer individual candies. So when I eat it, I have to like chew off chunks of this. this. Whatever you'd call this, but yeah, I have to. I don't know, it just relieves my stress, and it just keeps me calm, so I can drive home in one piece. And not, I don't know. Clearly, that's not a you guys thing. You guys just somehow manage. I don't know.
We by the end of the week, we're just like corpses.
Yeah.
Dragging ourselves through the door.
Yeah, I don't know how you do laundry, dinner, and everything. You know, all the adulting shit.
No, is literally I get home and I immediately start cooking dinner. It could be 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. Cooking dinner.
Yeah, holy shit. How are your dogs? How were you not home for such a long period of time? They're just normal to it. They're used to it.
Well, my dad's at home.
Okay, so they just know.
Can't work, so they're with dad.
Okay. What happens if your dad wasn't home? Like, then would they just...
I don't know what would happen. Zelda would be in trouble because Zelda needs someone to take her outside during the day.
Interesting.
I'd probably have to take Zelda to work with me.
Okay. Interesting. We'll just get into the stuff. The quick... Actually, I don't know what order we do. We're just gonna do it in whatever order I put it into the browser. So we have no like real order. But here we have a teaser for the Evershine. Just an image of it, I guess.
Yeah, so this is just them like sort of showing off Panna a little.
She looks fucking beautiful. I don't know if my computer will be
she
looking.
does. She looks so good.
Like, I don't think my computer's gonna make the game look like this.
Yeah.
But I wonder if you like put it on the Switch or whatever, and then you're gonna see the character, the first set of trees, but you won't be able to see the furthest one because it'll be like we don't draw distances that far. Like, how's this gonna work? But yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna look it on Switch,
when Val posted this picture, my first thought was we need to search to see if Victor is anywhere on the screen.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that.
watch him be like hanging in some tree or huh? You think they would hide him? That would be funny. It's like a Where's Waldo, but it's like.
I mean, they do that with a lot of images.
Yeah, okay. But you wouldn't even search for his face. You'd search for his ass or something like. I don't know. It'd be like in the bushes. Like, I know that ass. I don't know.
I know that ass anywhere.
The devs have showed it to me so many times. I know. Oh. But yeah, this is it looks really nice. I wonder if they will have like weather and like sun. Do they have it in Sandrock? Where like days change and such?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
They even had it in Portia.
Okay, so do they have like the full range or the sun coming up the whole time, or is it just like a transition? Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. There's no TBA like release date or anything yet, right?
Not yet. We don't know anything about. Well, so full release is estimated to be spring 2026, but we don't know when alpha is going to be dropped. I thought it would be dropped by now, but no word on that yet.
Okay, we're kind of getting like middle of the year. We're almost there. So yeah, it is getting closer to this. Not like to spring, but if alpha takes... I'm assuming alpha would take... Let's say it takes a month. Then they still have to fix the stuff from alpha, which takes time too.
Yeah.
Alright, well, when Sandrock came out, was it like buggy? Like unplayable buggy. Not talking about like a little bit of graphical here, which is like pretty normal.
Yeah, it wasn't unplayable at any point as far as I'm aware. Well, I mean, there's some... The bugs that I noticed came from like the full release, for the most part, and like the random Switch issues and...
Interesting. So the beta was better than the full release?
Well, I think they just didn't have that much stuff in the beta.
Oh,
and then when
okay,
they finally had everything together, it just...
Interesting.
Yeah.
How long was the beta for Sandrock?
Oh, I don't remember. Well, so there was like the beta, and then there was early access, but we're not getting early access this time.
Okay, straight beta.
Some players got it before. Yeah, some players got it before early access, or they get like certain features before early access did, and then you could sign up for like the other half of the beta testing, which is what I did, so I was able to experience stuff. So the final act, I think it was a few months we were beta testing for.
Few months, so it was a while then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can understand why you would think it would start around now, but it's possible, maybe in a month.
Yeah, especially since it's going to be like the whole game, and then, well, I guess slowly ending shit over time. They have said that currently, for the alpha, they're just trying to get like the basic gameplay loop down, and then they're going to be adding like the story and all that shit, so...
Yeah, well, if it's all written out, which is fine, or it's like 80% written out, you just have to add the dialogue into like... It's like data entry, I'd assume. Once you figure out the whole game engine. But right here, it looks fucking like... It looks good.
Yeah, all the images they've shown are so pretty.
Yeah, clearly they got like more dynamic lighting in here and all that type of shit. So yeah, I don't know, it looks good. Looking forward to it. It'll still be a while though, but whatever. We'll get into the next piece of news. All right. Let's go to the top. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on this in general, how you guys feel. He says here, the new Nintendo account update will make your Switch useless if you break the terms and conditions. Okay, so, okay, more or less here. Nintendo can brick your Switch if you try and modify the console. Okay, so whatever. My question to you guys: how do you feel? Like to me, if I buy something and I'm okay with being banned, like whatever, they ban your account or whatever. To me, then you can still play your device, and then it's like whatever, you just can't go online. But for them to like actually brick the thing that you bought, like this is crazy to me. Like, but I don't know, like maybe I'm the minority opinion here. Like
Yeah, I feel like bricking is a little too extreme.
Yeah, like
I've seen. Depend on what they mean by modifying the thing as well.
Well, what I remember the Switch. Let's say like this is the main example. I believe they're. I don't know if they're gonna. Okay, it doesn't really say exactly. Maybe not to. It just says piracy. But I think what they're alluding to, but they don't want to say it. But I remember we talked about a long time ago. They had like these Switch cartridges that could copy games, and then it works on the Switch 1, and people are really they believe it actually legit will work for the Switch 2. So I guess Nintendo's trying to get ahead of it and just like, because each cartridge has like a code, and what people do is when they copy the cartridge, it carries that code. So Nintendo can see online that more than one copy of this specific code, because each cartridge has like a identifiable code. If they see like 5 copies of that game, then they just ban those 5 Switches or whatever. That's what I think they're alluding to. So with piracy, so how would you feel if they were like pirating games? Like, did that change your opinion?
To an extent, I get it. Because you say you spent like, how much does the Switch cost? Switch 2 cost like $700?
The Switch 2 is pricey, yeah.
Yeah, so say you spent like that much to get it. You pirate like 7 games and you've already made up that amount of money, and they're not going to stop at 7. So they're actually losing out on money. They're actually stealing from Nintendo at that point.
Okay, well that's how you feel, right? Like that's your opinion, I guess. Yeah.
That's where my head would be at. Is like, how much money would Nintendo actually be losing out on?
Okay. Yeah, like.
But that at the same time, bricking a Nintendo Switch for that is extreme.
Yeah, like in my head, I feel like this should be possible for various things. Like a lot of things I accept. Let's say iPhones or whatever. That you steal it from the store or whatever, and then they know that phone or whatever, they have some type of tracking, and they know it wasn't legitimately purchased, so they can brick the device remotely. I am like 100% on board with that. No problems, okay? And same, I remember there's some issue with like Samsung TVs that they stole a container of them in Africa or whatever, and they just bricked all those TVs. 100% on board. Okay, no problem. But the fact that you bought it, it really rubs me the wrong. Obviously, you're using it for like not the intended purpose or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, I don't think. I mean, bricking is very extreme. I reckon they could probably do something a little less severe than bricking. But I also get where they're coming from. Yeah,
I can understand why they would want to brick it too, because I'm kind of in the scene, so it's kind of like, okay, so what people do, because they're scumbags, they'll do their duping piracy stuff, and then when they get banned, which you eventually get banned, they'll sell their console. They'll hand it into EB. And so you hand it into EB Games, and then obviously they're like, they check it, it turns on, sounds legit, but that console is like now permanently banned, and that's a scumbag move. So this would get ahead of that, because obviously if they break it, you can't turn it on, right? So I guess they're trying to fix that problem, so they don't have all these. They don't want to create an incentive, I guess, pirate games, which is understandable. So I don't know what other choice they would have. So the bricking is extreme, but sometimes you're like, what other choice do you have? So I get that angle. But yeah, I just wanted your perspectives. You guys are like 50-50. Like you're. Anyway, we'll get into we'll get into Bungou Stray Dogs. There's a lot of images. We'll start with this. I think you're just sharing the banners that you like, I guess, Val.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm very sad that these banners are running alongside Akuna Kaida's, because I was waiting for months for like a Akuna Kaida exclusive banner to drop. But like these cards also look so cool. And it was also one of the like best arcs of the anime.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of the anime's good, but yeah. We thoroughly enjoyed this one, so
yeah, I don't know. It's weird. You have like I don't know if it's hard to say spoiler, but like people die. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. It's just something when the stakes are high, then you're like, you know, the more pain the characters are going through, you're like, oh fuck, I dig this. But obviously you don't want that to happen in your real life. But when you're watching content, you're like, let's see some shit go down. So it just feels more real when characters like legitimately die, where they're not like revived later, where they actually die.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this was one of the coolest arcs. Let's see some of that. Oh, this looks like the verbatim image. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, they just, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I got these images off the wiki, because on the actual like banner, it doesn't show all the images.
Yeah, there would be, well, even if it did, it would have all the shit in the way, you know, like the game UI and everything.
Yeah.
Usually these PNGs are, I don't know how they get them actually. Maybe the data mines? Yeah, I don't know. What is... Oh, he's supposed to be the author of the book, right? Like that was the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to...
I think this one... Oh god, what's this card called? I want to say it was called like Dream or something.
Okay.
Because that was his dream, was to become an author.
The motive was kind of weird to me, but I was like, oh, okay, sure. Let me just go back to this image. Okay, Gabz, since you haven't seen this anime, well, what is your... Let's go from which character, like, what is your opinion of all these characters? What do you think their storyline is? Since you haven't seen it.
I have no idea, but the guy at the top looks evil.
Oh, wait. He's actually like one of the best.
I think it's because of lighting. He looks really evil.
Yeah, definitely does. Yeah.
Well, this was like his kind of villain arc.
Yeah, well, at this time we didn't know. Yeah, we didn't know at this time. Okay, interesting. What?
Yeah, so it's very funny to me that we have all these depressing cards, and then we have summer cards thrown in. Like,
is this a different banner, or is this the same banner?
Nope, same banner. They both have their summer outfits on there for some reason.
Okay.
And so does Dazai on the next one.
Okay. Is this... So, are these like the top rarities, and the summer ones are like one below? So this
no,
is
they're all SSR. Yeah, they're all SSRs.
Okay, what is the SSR rate then in this game?
Oh fuck, hold on. Let me pull up.
Because it seems weird. There's fucking 3 of them already. 3 is already not great.
Yeah, so the one banner has 3... Or sorry, this banner has 6. The next one has 4, and then the Kunakaida one has 3.
Wait, so there's 6 SSRs? Like, what is this? Has got to be like a 20%. Like, what? Like 6 on a banner? I don't even know if like Sinnoh got 6. Like 6 a Nightmare. That sounds fucking atrocious.
Yeah, well, there's the 6, and then there's like the fucking countless like standard SSRs. These ones are just the rate-up ones.
Yeah. What is the? I'm hoping this isn't your standard like fucking 2%. Is it? That sounds crazy to me.
Where the fuck to check that?
You can't tell me that doesn't look evil.
Oh,
He looks like
SSR is 3%.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look evil. Like, I honestly.
The rate up is 0.4001%.
Bro, these rates, like, let's say you wanted a specific unit. There's 6 of them. This
Yeah.
This
At least the pity's 100. I mean, that's still not great, but
wait, 100 and you get a select?
no.
Oh.
You don't get to select shit.
So you just get one of the 6.
Yes.
So it's like Ikemen, but like worse because there's 6 of them.
Yeah.
In Ikemen Villains, you're like, not 2 on the banner.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
To be fair, these are rerun cards. Maybe when they first released, they all had like separate banners.
I can see how this could have 3. Yeah, it looks like maybe it could, but 6 is that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. They kind of look like the anime. Yeah. Did they have like their? Yeah, I guess they would have all the descriptive info in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, this looks sick. Okay, this one just has 2, right? Or does it have more?
No, this one has 4
Of
cards.
course it does. Of course it fucking does. Oh my god. Okay. And knowing more about this game, this is actually like terrible. This is fucking painful.
Yeah.
Do you get a free?
As I'm not like super invested in it, I'm just trying to get like I don't know, any more Kunakaida cards.
Yeah, can you?
I might drop it eventually.
Do you get a free pull every day with the ads?
Yes. Yeah. On every banner.
Oh, okay. So at least so if it's gone, I don't know how long this is, 5 to 22. So it looks like you'll probably get like 12, 13 free pulls. So it's really like pity's like 90. Not great, but and there's 4 on the banner. So I do like the free pull every day though. I really like that. Arknights has it, and it's not like usually you get nothing, but you feel like you have a chance.
Yeah.
You just feel like it can happen anytime. Okay, this was pretty good. This was like pretty much sums up this whole character. That's eyes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn. Oh shit. Okay. Interesting. What is this red moon? Forgot what.
Oh, I think it's just for vibes.
Huh. Yeah. Oh,
I've seen the first episode, so I already know that I do like that guy.
Okay, yeah,
That's pretty great.
He's a good character. He's way better than bad haircut guy. Atsushi.
Which one is that? There's
Atsushi.
so many. Atsushi.
This looks sick. This looks so fucking good. I guess this is supposed to be a sparkler. It kind of looks like, I don't know, like a fighting game. Yeah, like those like
a meteor.
Yeah. Interesting. This is a weird beach skin. It almost looks like he's wearing leggings, like honestly.
I think he probably is.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of the I was going through the summer skins or like cards out of curiosity. A lot of them are wearing pants.
Yeah, that was weird to me. Like, I don't know. I usually maybe it's because there's not many males in like most of the games I play. There's always females, and usually they like reduce the amount of clothing. Here they seem to like increase the amount of clothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I see Dazai's like bandage now, it looks so like cool in the anime, and then they put it in real life, and the bandages look like dude, they look so makeshift. They look
so bad.
Yeah, I feel like bandages are pretty cheap to get right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, this banner's all about him.
Yeah. Oh, I think we skipped. Oh, fuck, I forgot to post a an image. Oh well, never mind. I forgot to post the Octagawa image.
Oh yeah. It was just Dazai all day.
Yeah, I forgot about Octagawa. Whoops.
So how many SSRs are on this banner?
This one, so there's 3 of them that are on Rate Up.
That's fine. Okay. This doesn't say limited 100, but I would assume it's still 100. This one's way better, but it's still like 3's. I guess Sinnoh was always 3, right? But I feel Sinnoh's rate was higher. Or what was Sinnoh's? 666. That's what Sinnoh's was. And then what was it? 3% overall, or 666 was times 3. Maybe it's 1.5%. No. What is 666 times 3?
No idea.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, let's see. Let's put this calculator. 2%.
1.9 was...
Yeah. So it's roughly 2%. So this game, you said it was 4% or 3%?
I think it's 3 or 3 or 4%.
Okay, so it's slightly higher, but the banners are like they have a lot of options, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But if you have so many reruns, I'm assuming this game doesn't have carryover. Like if you haven't played long enough to know, yeah.
All the pity is banner exclusive.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking with Ikemen villains, is there any carryover? I don't think so either, right? It's like specific to that banner. Okay, yeah. I guess that's like a modern one, a modern thing, carryover. I know in Reverse 1999, if there's no carryover, people designate it as a scam banner. So even the limited character banners that are just like every quarter, every 3 or 4 months, people call them scam banners. I was like, okay, I guess. Shit, he looks so peaceful here.
The only time he ever relaxes.
Yeah. Did they ever say his favorite food? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah. He looks so weird here.
He likes sake and dango and bento bowls, apparently.
I don't know if I've ever seen him eat in the anime. I don't know. I don't actually know much about him.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think all I know is about he likes organization and like structure. That's all I know. So this is already weird for him drinking.
Like spelling.
Yeah. So I guess we found out he likes drinking, which is common, I guess.
Pretty sure he doesn't, because like in the episode with like the banquet and whatever, he was like, no, like fuck you. Like to the doctor, because she was like trying to make him drink, and he's like, no.
Okay, I guess this is for show, and then he just holds it and he just fucking chucks it when you're not looking. I don't know.
Maybe.
He just looks so weird that he's happy. Like I don't know. I'm just blown. It's just weird.
So used to his misery.
Yeah, he's always like upset. Like people always screwing him over, and he has all these intricate plans that always get disrupted. So here he's like, this one he looks like a little annoyed, but it's like part of the course.
Relaxed enough.
Yeah.
Though, so what pisses me off about this banner is, so they have like the, I guess like standard versions of like the characters that are on every banner, and then on the like permanent standard banner, they have like 2 extra special, quote unquote, versions of the characters. This is on the standard banner. I don't know why this is on his special banner.
Huh.
I have this card already.
Before it even hit the... Yeah. Dude, this is... I don't know how you missed this card. This card looks so sick.
Yeah, no, I copy and pasted them all over, but...
Yeah. I've actually never seen this...
I had this tab open, but...
Have we seen this face? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we've seen this face.
Yeah.
Would you consider...
Thing has a face.
There's always like these weird... they're just black strips, I guess. So this one's already kind of weird. But, would you consider this guy having a bad haircut in the anime?
It's not the worst we've seen.
Okay. So
I mean, it's grown on me.
Okay. Would you consider this a bad haircut? Gabz?
I mean, it's hard to really get a good look at it in this picture.
Yeah, we'll see.
True.
Let's see if we go back. Oh no, that's not any better. It's just
That's
more
okay.
zoomed in. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Daza's hair looks disheveled, but it looks like it works. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, that's all we got. Interesting. One. Well, good luck. You haven't gotten any SSR on any of these banners, have you?
I think I got one off of a different banner, but not off of any of these 3.
Okay, so if there's like, let's say there's 10 banners, do you have to watch ads for the banners or for the free pool?
Yeah.
So you have to watch 10
to, like,
ads.
Yeah, so you have to scroll over, click the watch ad button, let it run, and then
You get your
it's
full
your
whatever.
It's very disappointing when you do that and it's just like a fucking low rarity. I'm like, I just wasted so much time on this.
Okay. What ad do you seem to get hit with the most?
Oh god, I get a weird mix of stuff. Temu a lot. DoorDash. Okay. Random, like, shitty looking mobile games.
I like the King one where it looks like they're always trying to like rage bait you because the player's like supposedly so incompetent and they're choosing the worst possible choices. I wonder if that works.
Another one I get a lot is Reverse 1999 though, which is surprising.
I have got ads for like real games like Genshin and like those type of things. So maybe people are spending more on their advertising budget because I think Genshin's been struggling with Natland, so they probably actually put money in marketing. You can tell because they pivoted away and they have ads now. I usually never got Genshin ads because I think they were doing fine prior to Natland.
Yeah, now that they've gone back to Mondstadt, it seems like things are probably going to be on the up and up for them.
Yeah, I think so. I think the general sentiment I've heard is they don't like those abilities not being used outside of Natland. I think that is the main sentiment that people are like, fuck this shit. Let's see, we're going to Cookie Run Kingdom. I don't know. Never sounds right to me.
Yeah, that's valid.
Maybe I just have to play it and then it just makes sense, but anything we need to know?
So this is like an extension of like the main, or like not main story. I don't know how to explain anything because I haven't really read much of the story. But this is like another like really powerful cookie that they're dropping. So they have like the ancients, which are like supposed to be the most powerful, and then they have like the beasts, which are like their opposition kind of thing. So this is another beast cookie. That probably made no sense, but
no. I remember we were going over the tiers a while ago. They're just weird names for the tiers, but for some reason I actually didn't like associate there being a storyline to this game. I thought you just
there's a lot of story and lore and a lot of shit going on.
Okay, interesting. Lore for a cookie game. All right, we'll see how this goes.
Oh, this is also like the voice acting and stuff I think is in Chinese, which really surprised me, but I was expecting a dub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wonder if they have the VA problem too. Shit looks fucking cute. I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember I played Genshin with CN voices and people did not like it because I was streaming it. They're like, what is these Chinese voices?
I like the Chinese voices.
They have some pretty good, like pretty talented VAs, so I don't know.
I don't know if it's this trailer or a different one that was Chinese. I guess I'll find out in a second.
Well, that's pretty lewd.
Is that like a bleeding heart? I honestly don't expect them to speak any language. Like, in my mind, if they just made sounds all day, it would make sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah, surprisingly there is voice acting in this game. Maybe not in this trailer.
I feel like I've just done a bunch of drugs and then I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Very
Yeah.
magical.
Yeah. What?
The happiness you seek.
Okay, never mind. It was the other trailer that was in Chinese.
Interesting.
Run, Kingdom.
Yeah, there's that one part where they hold hands or whatever, and it just brought me back to the Nikki, the retcon Nikki, whatever, when you come in and then the character like holds your hand and you have to co-op walk with them. I think you can hold hands and co-op, can't you? I haven't tried it. Yeah. I'm like, huh. I actually thought in my mind, can you do this in other games? Like, that's actually what I thought. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, usually with other players you can.
Yeah, I've never held hands with another player in a game. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can think of
normally
any.
be too annoying to just like stay in sync.
Well, it's super annoying even in real life. Holding hands, you have some leeway, but if you're doing anything more, then it's like you gotta sync up. You gotta fucking get your shit in line. But yeah, I don't know. I found it very lewd at the time. If I didn't talk to you guys for a long time, like, I wouldn't understand. I was just like, oh, you're holding hands. But now, for some reason, hand holding is like, you might as well just be like naked. I don't know. It just it just seems like
It becomes a meme.
Yeah, it's like off the rails now. I don't know. I'm like, okay, oh shit, what's going on? Interesting. I don't even know what was the star cookie in this. They were all
the pink-haired chick.
the middle one.
So if we go back a little, I guess they both have pink hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the new one that was introduced.
This angel god thing.
Yeah.
So this is the
And then the ancient cookie that she's like, that's trying to fight her is the other one with the shield. That one.
This looks like interesting.
This trailer was like very gay.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out.
It seemed like it. And interesting. So these are the two cookies on the banner, really. The main.
So currently it's just Eternal Sugar, the like angel goddess chick, who's on a banner. But once this banner ends, the two of them are gonna be put on a banner together, and Hollyberry, the other character, is gonna have like an awakened version, so like a stronger version of herself that you can get through that banner. But for right now, it's just Eternal Sugar on a banner by herself.
Here we go. That's it. That's it. We're fucking done here, boys.
That's so lewd, man.
Censor that shit, Nat.
I've seen like people, they just censor random stuff and it makes it look like 10x worse. Like sometimes you just censor stuff and it looks worse. Interesting. Okay. There is loose storyline, but I guess there's a lot of lore to this.
I'm sure if I actually read it, I'd understand what's going on a little bit better, but I don't really. I don't know.
Honestly, I have actually tried to read story in games, and my brain just does not. I don't know what it is. They're just like, it just never works. But obviously, your brain probably functions normally. Let's see. We'll get into
normally, but maybe a bit better.
Well, I put normal as like working, like, you know, like what normal people.
Yeah, fair.
I think I'm like, I don't know. It just doesn't work the way you would expect it to work. Let's see. We'll get into Ikemen villains. I don't have too much stuff though.
Yeah, there wasn't much happening.
Interesting. Is this? I can't even tell the character on the right. Is that Jude? No.
Yes, that's Jude.
Dude, it looks so weird to me. Interesting. I don't know why it looks.
They're doing princely outfits, I guess.
Oh, so they must be kneeling. At least,
Whoa, Jude's kneeling.
yeah. It just is so jarring. I barely. Maybe I don't know what it is. It just looks so different.
His hair is like slicked down.
Yeah, maybe it is. And he doesn't look super annoyed, so that's like, it's just very
He's
jarring.
like in character.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm doing pretty good for the event right now. And then I found a new issue I'm having. For your weekly, you have to do 5 escorts. But the event escorts don't.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, and it's upsetting me.
And then the event doesn't work, so now I have to like wait till the 2x is over, and I was like, that's fine. I'm like what 390, so I can sacrifice 5 at 1x. I was like, okay, but like I gotta think about this event. But I don't know if they can fix that. It's kind of like maybe they can fix that. I don't know. So I feel like you are doing escorts, but they're just event escorts, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. This does not work for me. No, I don't know how. How maybe it's fine for you. I don't know.
He's cute. It's weird seeing him being like a proper guy instead of being the guy that we're used to.
Yeah, I don't know. What about like when I think of like Silas from Love and Deep Space, he got his like badass like if he just went like 180 and it was like a cutesy type like wouldn't it be, I don't know, just like too jarring.
Well, he hasn't gone that far. He's still talking like he'd normally talk.
Yeah.
Also, with Silas, there's a lot of like random instances where he does get cutesy. Like that's just in character for him. Honestly, there's not much that's out of character for Silas.
It's like an all-arounder, okay. So this seems pretty. Looks fine. Like my mind has no issues with this. It's just the Jude, I guess.
It's just funny because Drew's the 5-star.
I know. I can't actually tell what's the better image. Like if it wasn't for this rainbow top at the right, like they'd both be pretty good to me. Like this looks like 5-star quality.
Yeah, they're both pretty good quality. I think it's just I don't think they skimp on the quality just because of the star. When it comes to 4-star and 5-star, it's just like the points that the card is worth.
Yeah, I think so. Because the art has been oftentimes the 4-star looks better than 5-star. So I guess there isn't a differentiator. I don't know. It's just the BP, I guess. Because the art looks
and
good.
then when you get to 3-star, it just becomes the default art of them, I think.
Yeah, with like less background or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, we only have 3 images.
Yeah, the only thing that's happening that I know of at the moment is just this gacha.
Okay. What did I notice? I don't know if there was an issue with the last event. I got my umbrella like a day late or something.
You got it a couple days late. There were a few issues happening.
Okay, I was like, is it just me? Because I was trying to look for my ranking. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I was like, okay, that's fine.
There was that, and there was also getting your ticket for not this banner. I think it was the last banner. You know how you get the free ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah, it took us a couple days to get those as well.
Oh, interesting. Oh, and I fucking fucked up so bad. Like, you're supposed to do the one eternally cursed ticket. And I saved it for my last day, Sunday. I was like, all right, Sunday, I'm going to do it. I fucking totally forgot.
Oh my god.
So I did like all the weeklies but that one. But now I just spent a day one. I was like, you know what? Fuck, I'm not going to have this issue again. Because, I don't know. I just held off and I was like, oh, I'll just do it later. But no. Yeah, it's just growing pains. Once you figure out. Because I figured the 100 gems over time is kind of worth it.
Not bad at my hair.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get gems in this game, so whatever way you can, I would go for it.
Yeah, and there's like a few things that gems buy, like pretty cool cosmetic stuff, so it's like, once in a while, or like the packages type stuff. Wow, we're done at a reasonable time, I feel. Do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Yeah, not that I can think of.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I just want to like decide whatever. So, Infinity Nikki, drop 1.5 patch. Disaster. I think we went over it last week. Whatever. And then I'm reading. I like reading all the people's complaints and all that stuff. You know, the review bombing and boycotting and girl clotting or whatever they want to call it. And they're all valid. Like they're all like I read them. I'm like, yep, that's correct. Yep. And I'm still having fun. Like I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
The content's good minus the co-op. The co-op is like a pretty dicey, but the puzzles are fun. The boss is dope. Like the boss is like legit fun, and I'm having a good time. But then I was like, oh man, I'm supposed to be having a bad time. But I'm like, the game is fun. I'm like, I'm a little bit torn here. So like, how do you guys deal with that situation? Is it just two separate entities? Like they can still be valid, and then you can still have fun.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I think it, and I don't mean this in a negative way towards you, Nat, but I think it helps if you just ignore the bad stuff and you like don't, because people get like too intellectual about it, and they're like, look at all these facts that I'm like scouring the internet and all this sort of stuff to figure out all the things that are wrong, and it's like sometimes you just need to like stop and just enjoy the thing.
Yeah, I guess like I don't see anyone else like rubbing the sheep and like that type of shit. Like some of those stuff is just simple shit, and I fucking like it. Well, yeah, that's the problem when you read it. Like they're all like well educated. They got all the lore. You know, this doesn't work. This is not right, and it's like you said, it all checks out.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when people are very much like hate the artist, so therefore I can't enjoy what they make, and I'm just not one of those people. It's like, yeah, they do shitty things, but they make cool stuff. So
yeah, I always find myself a little bit torn, especially like because people are people. Like there's been so many instances where like whoever you like their content, whatever, is doing stuff that's like totally against your values, and you're just like, God, fuck me.
yeah, and you just kind of roll with it anyway because you enjoy the stuff they make.
Yeah,
so like,
it does.
That's the kind of person I am, and I know that some people like cannot stand it, but I'm very much of the opinion that it's like literally anybody who is creating content, be it like musicians or game developers, anyone is going to be shitty whether you know it or not. So
yeah, especially with like modern content creators where they're so like accessible and available, so the chance of you finding out about stuff is going to be like higher. Right? Like old school celebs, you just get their PR pieces, but now people stream for 8 hours a day. Like there's no way you don't find out something about them that you like. It's questionable. Like I'm pretty sure if you went through my computer, you'd be like, yeah, it wouldn't be a good time. That's why Val's supposed to destroy my computer when the FBI come or whatever.
Yep, gonna book a trip over.
Yeah, see? We already have this planned out, okay? this is the plan. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to mention that, I don't know, it's oddly enough, I'm still having fun, but hopefully they do fix the issue. I don't think they've actually responded yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you can enjoy yourself, but also be like, they need to fix this. Like that isn't acceptable. Look at us with Sinoalis. We were enjoying that, and also like this is a trash fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're not like, oh, it's completely flawless. Everyone who's complaining is bullshit. Like, no, you can acknowledge the flaws and still enjoy it.
Yeah. I do miss Sinnoh in the sense that it brought people together, but not. I don't think I'd want to play Sinnoh again. It's just.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll end the week on that. Want to lead us out, Val?
Sorry, audience. You said that. Give us money. Okay, thanks. Bye.